Was the master's degree worth it for me? The answer is Hi everybody, welcome back to the second video of my series, Becoming a Young Professional. I'm giving life advice, posting a bunch of videos on kind of some tips, tricks that I've learned that I want to share with you guys. I think they're really valuable. And if you think they're valuable too, then subscribe, like the video, and turn on the notifications. Comment, let me know what you think, and let's get into it. So this video, as you saw from the title, is going to be, was a master's degree worth it? Okay, so this specific video is going to just be kind of personal. I'm going to talk to you about what I gained from the master's degree, and then I'll do some other videos on what you can gain if it's, and also how to figure out if it's right for you. But I'm just gonna this is gonna be more of a positive video and a more personal video, and then hopefully you can gain some knowledge from it as well. So here we go. Was the master's degree worth it for me? The answer is yes, it was. I am so glad that I did the master's degree. Jesus, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. So I'm gonna go over some things that I gained from it, and then you can kind of see why I'm so happy that I did it. So first of all, something that I gained from it was valuable experience. In my undergrad degree, I didn't really have any experience. The resume was looking skimpy, and no one really wanted to hire me. Actually, no one wanted to hire me. I finished the degree, I applied, no one gave a crap about me. Mind you, it was COVID, so that probably added to that, but I was just really, wasn't finding a job. Makes sense, my resume was not that good, okay? So I was able to get valuable experience because with my master's degree, I automatically got a teaching assistant job, and that allowed me to gain other things like wisdom, connections, and responsibility. And these are three really important things that add to the resume. Employers love it. Clearly, I'm responsible if I'm a teaching assistant for, a high-level prof, and I'm directly connected with them. We do one-on-one time. I'm directly teaching their students. It takes a lot of responsibility to teach, youngsters that are, look up to you, and also it makes you wise a little bit. You're a teacher, you're giving knowledge, you're sharing knowledge, and it gives you a little bit more wisdom, a little bit more responsibility, and it looks good on the resume to employers. And that really helped with my master's degree. I wouldn't have been a teaching assistant if I didn't do the degree, and I think the teaching assistant jobs that I had throughout my degree literally is the reason why I had why I got my first internship, was because of the teaching assistant jobs. Okay, another thing is that, so I did a research-based master's degree. It was 2 years. The first year I did mostly coursework and I planned the research, and the second year I went in and did the research, a little bit of coursework, but mostly research. And I gained extensive knowledge on that research topic. Okay, ask me anything within that research field, within the research topic, boom, I can answer it. I nailed the defense and I answered all the questions, I think pretty well, so that's really good. So that's another thing. You gain extensive knowledge on that. Also, you gain extensive knowledge on your courses because they are of your interest, so you're going to, really soak up that topic. So the courses are really helpful too. Another thing is that because of my master's degree, I was offered a higher salary than someone who is getting the same job and only have an undergrad degree. And how much, you may ask? I'm gonna let you know. $10,000 higher paying salary versus I've talked to people that I work with, and they only did the undergrad and they're making $10,000. They started at the $10,000 kind of stage. It's basically anyways, it's all, don't worry about that. But basically I got $10,000 more starting. So that's something that's really awesome about a master's. Employers will automatically pay you more. So that's good. Another thing is that I'm $20,000 more in debt. Now, you may be like, well, I thought this was a positive video, I thought, that doesn't sound too awesome. It doesn't sound too awesome. Nothing in this world is free, okay? So the $20,000, I look at it as an investment. I don't look at it as, a liability. I look at it as an investment. I invested into myself $20,000, and to be honest, I automatically got $10,000 raise. So the $20,000, I'll be able to pay it off throughout my lifetime. And in Canada, a lot of my viewers, you're in America. You're gonna have to do some research on what it's like down there, because I don't know. But in Canada, you know us socialists, whatever. You guys make fun of us all the time, but we have crazy student aid programs. We have a lot of very low interest rates. It's actually, you have no interest on federal loans in Canada. Provincial loans, I'm pretty sure you have interest, and the interest rate, it's like 1%. So that's super awesome. I'm gonna take as long as possible. I think I'm gonna take 40 years to pay it back because I can. So that's super awesome too. And also I get an entire year free of no interest fees. So that's super awesome right after I graduate. And another thing that I gained from the master's degree is obviously job opportunities. I have a job. That's so awesome. When I finished the undergrad, that was out of the question. I think even if it wasn't COVID, I don't even think I would have been able to be offered a job, really. What matters to employees in Canada is experience. That is what matters. The education is a ding. It's just a ding. Boom, you got it, great, don't care. What's your experience? So with the master's, some people might think, I have it on the resume, it's gonna look great, people will hire me. Nope. That's just a check mark. Great, you got the master's. What's the experience, okay? You can't get out of a master's with no experience and expect a job. Doesn't really work like that unless you have good connections, unless you're set up with connections, you have family ties, you have friend ties, or you made crazy connections in your career, in your school career, boom, you're fine. But experience, and that's what a master's degree gives you, is experience. And of course, responsibility, because you are in a master's degree. And the last thing I'm gonna note, this is one of the things that people don't really think about when getting a master's degree, but you develop a crazy network, okay? Crazy network. And you don't really realize that you're developing a crazy network until it's all over. And then you're like, whoa, when you're in it, you're like, I don't really know. Anyways, you don't realize until after, but you get a crazy network. You have so much one-on-one time with profs who are already so far in their career. They're great mentors. You have great relationships with them because you're working directly for them, under them, and with them when it comes to research, when it comes to being their teaching assistant, their research assistant, when it comes to they're your supervisor, and also when they're your actual just prof, because you're in a classroom, a very small classroom. Usually master's programs are very small. And then you get more one-on-one time, and then they're your reference, they're your mentor, etc. So that's super awesome. Another thing, of course, you gain mentors, so that's super cool. Your program directors, your profs, whatever PhD students in the program, or upper year master students, whoever your mentor is, you're gonna gain mentors. They come naturally. Where you just find a friend in people, and that friend has more experience. Boom, they can mentor you. Boom. So be friendly in your master's, of course. And then another thing that I gained was lifetime friendships. Now, in my undergrad, I gained, some friendships, but they weren't in my degree. A lot of them weren't in my degree, and they also didn't really have the same goals as me, So we didn't really kind of always stick together when it came to that. But when it comes to the master's, because you're specializing and you're really digging and honing in on what you're studying, then so is everyone else, and then you're all brought together on this specialization. It's not as broad as the undergrad. It's you're specializing, so these people have the same interests as you, the same values. They also have the same work ethic because they're in the masters. You know, you got to have a good work ethic. They're usually responsible. They usually, you know, are usually pretty good people. Like everyone in my program was pretty good. They were super awesome, super nice, and they had similar interest values. And I have made lifetime friends in the program. I've made several lifetime friends, actually. I'm gonna always be friends with these people forever. And they help me with my career, I help them with their career, and we also help each other in other aspects of life too. So that's super awesome. So yeah, as you can see from this video, this was all of the positives that I could think of from the masters, and now you can see why I think the masters was really a good idea. Now you see why I did the masters and why I'm happy with it. And I'm gonna come out with another video of figuring out if it's right for you, okay? Because it may be right for me and it may not be right for you. So let's try to figure that out in the next video. Keep up with it, keep the notifications on, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.